fully well knowing that more than our efforts, it is the grace of God, Guru, and Shruti Mata that makes us clearly understand and do the Adhyatmic sadhana and reach the pinnacle. That through these sittings every day, morning and evening, we are the Devatas, Gurus, to bless us with this subtle wisdom. Without their Krupa, right from the first step of willingness to come and sit in the class to the last step of on the deep seat of meditation, knowing the truth is not possible. In between all the intermediate stages of giving us the right inputs of knowledge, right convictions and commitments, right initiatives in which we should know that this is what to be done today for this problem, or this is what is to be done as sadhana at this moment. These clarities will never come to us without the special grace Krupa of the Lord. Bhagavad Krupa, Guru Krupa comes when we show our sincerity through all these attempts to know the truth, and we sincerely, seriously invoke their grace and blessings with full faith that when we ask, they will bless us, with full faith that when they bless, the things happen. So let us here start invoking Shruti Mata Krupa, Guru Parampara Krupa, Bhagavat Krupa to help us, bless us, to come out of all the weaknesses, non positive traits of the mind intellect. They may be fully equipped with all the strengths, positive understandings, and we are able to use them to focus on the goal in our hands. This Prakriti Antakarana, so terrible that unless divine power comes, it can never be, what you say, stopped from its influence of not allowing us to do sadhana. That is a Bhagavan, Devi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratteya. It is so tough for you to conquer. Mameva ye prapadyante. Mam eva ye prapadyante. So who totally surrender to me, they alone can cross this impediment of terrible, very powerful Maya of Rajas and Tamas and get the Sattva Guna in which clarity of what to reach, what to do, how to do, all of them come to us. So these classes of ours are from our side a very, very, you know, mm, little efforts that with our efforts we can't achieve anything. At the same time, the classes are the means to express our willingness to know the truth, to express our prayers and surrender to the Lord. As it is said in Yoga Darshanam and everywhere, in Vedanta Darshanam and Gita, Ishvara Pranidhanadva. So let us do Pranidhana to the Guru and Ishvara, Shruti Mata, that they bless us with Chitta Shuddhi, Chitta Ekagrata, Chitta Sukshmata, to understand the truth and do the sadhana. Like every day, today too, in our Parayanam, we do Om Namo Vache mantra uh, two times only today also. In this, all the rishis, mantra drashtas, Vag Devi, who is expressed in the form of Vaikarivani, who is in the subtle forms, she is being invoked and in the form of these Vaikari Madhyama Vanis and in the form of the Vanis of the Rishi. What is there is that Saraswati Mata, that mother of knowledge only. So she is being mainly invoked in this mantra. So keep that much in mind. The we are studying the Paravidya, the Brahma Vidya. So that Brahma Vidya Devi, Paravidya Devi, Saraswati Devi, Sharada Devi is prayed in this mantra along with all the rishis and munis. One of the thing beautiful said in the middle is what? Ki may they not reject us. May them not reject us with whatever disqualification we have. We too do not reject them. So that with mutual acceptance, our surrender, their grace may make us our path easier for us. Like it is said in the Kena Upanishad Shanti Mantra also, Maham Brahma Nirakuryam, Mama Brahma Nirakarotu. May not do the Nirakarana of Brahma. May Brahma doesn't do the Nirakarana of me. Here also the mantra comes is ki so this goes mantra kurto mantra padaya paradurma aham rushin mantra kurto mantra padin paradam. So may I not take them as para and keep them away. May they do not take me as para other than me, them and keep me away. May we be coming very close. Is it not? Like you and I also, speaker and listener, both of us to the Shastra and to the Guru Parampara, when we get that closely knit as we are related to each other, we are needed to each other, then only the communication of the knowledge perfectly happens. If that unison is not there, if that connection is not there, I speak something without any respect value to you. You also come but no value respect to the Guru Parampara. With that connection not established, communication will not happen of the Jnana. So that crucial thought is shared here. Start. Om Namo Vacheya Chodhitaya Chanudita Tasyai Vache Namo Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namarusibhyo Mantrakrudbhyo Mantrapatibhyo Mamam Rushayo Mantrakruto Mantrapataya Paradurmaham Rushin Mantrakruto Mantrapatin Paradham वैश्वदेवीं वाचमुद्यासगं शिवामदस्तां जुष्टां देवेभ्यः शर्म मेद्यौः शर्म पृथिवी शर्म विश्वमिदं जगत् शर्म चन्द्रश्च सूर्यश्च शर्म ब्रह्म प्रजापति भूतं वदिष्ये भुवनं वदिष्ये तेजो वदिष्ये यशो वदिष्ये तपो वदिष्ये ब्रह्म वदिष्ये सत्यं वदिष्ये तस्मा अहमिदमुपस्तरणमुपस्तृण उपस्तरणं मे प्रजायै पशूनां भूयादुपस्तरणमहं प्रजायै पशूनां भूयासं प्राणापानौ मृत्योर्मापातं प्राणापानौ मामाहासिष्टं मधुमनिष्ये मधुजनिष्ये मधुवक्ष्यामि मधुवदिष्यामि मधुमतीं देवेभ्यो वाचमुद्यासगं शुश्रूषेण्यां मनुष्येभ्यस्तं मा देवा अवन्तु शोभायै पितरोऽनुमदन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 अगेन् ॐ नमो वाचेया चोदिताया चानुदिता तस्यै वाचे नमो नमो वाचे नमो वाचस्पतये नमऋषिभ्यो मन्त्रकृद्भ्यो मन्त्रपतिभ्यो मां ऋषयो मन्त्रकृतो मन्त्रपतय पराधुर्माहं ऋषीन् मन्त्रकृतो मन्त्रपतीन् पराधाम् वैश्वदेवीं वाचमुद्यासगं शिवामदस्तां दुष्टां देवेभ्यः शर्म मेद्यौः शर्म पृथिवी शर्म विश्वमिदं जगत् शर्म चन्द्रश्च सूर्यश्च शर्म ब्रह्म प्रजापते भूतं वदिष्ये भुवनं वदिष्ये तेजो वदिष्ये यशो वदिष्ये तपो वदिष्ये ब्रह्म वदिष्ये सत्यं वदिष्ये तस्मा अहमिदमुपस्तरणमुपस्तृण उपस्तरणं मे प्रजायै पशूनां भूया भूयादुपस्तरणमहं प्रजायै पशूनां भूयासं प्राणापानौ मृत्योर्मापातं प्राणापानौ मामाहासिष्ठं मधुमनिष्ये मधुजनिष्ये मधुवक्ष्यामि मधुवदिष्यामि मधुमतें देवेभ्यो वाचमुद्यासगं शुश्रूषेण्यां मनुष्येभ्यस्तम्मा देवा अवन्तु शोभायै पितरोऽनुमदन्तो ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः ॐ श्री वेदव्यासवैशम्पायने आज्ञवल्क्याद्यशङ्करादिगुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानामनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थानजागरणविश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगतिद्वारा विश्वशान्ति एकता कल्याण प्राप्त्यर्थं तत्कृतं ये ये भक्ताः साधकाः धर्मसंस्थापकाः नित्यनिरन्तरं परिश्रमं कुर्वन्ति तेषां सर्वेषां विघ्नशत्रुनिर्मूलन शक्तिसाधना संपदा सानुकूल्यता प्रसादद्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीकृष्णयजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः श्री आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ॐ यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरचयिनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावेद तद्वक्तारमावेद आवेन्माम् आवेद्वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ तद्वितीया ब्रह्मानन्दवल्ली अष्टमोऽनुभागः ॐ भीषास्माद्वातः पवते भीषोदेति सूर्यः भीषास्मादग्निश्चेन्द्रश्च मृत्युर्धावति पञ्चमहिते सैषानन्दस्य मीमांसा भवति युवा स्यात् साधु युवाध्यायकः आशिष्ठो दृढिष्ठो बलिष्ठः तस्येयं पृथिवी सर्वा वित्तस्य पूर्णा स्यात् स एको मानुष आनन्दः ते शतं मानुषा आनन्दाः स एको मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एको देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एकः पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दाः स एक आजानजानां देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमाजानजानान् देवानामानन्दाः स एकः कर्म देवानामानन्दः ये कर्मणा देवानपि यन्ते श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ये शतं कर्म देवानामानन्दाः स एको देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ये शतं देवानामानन्दाः स एक इन्द्रस्यानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ते शतमिन्द्रस्यानन्दाः स एको बृहस्पतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ते शतं बृहस्पतेरानन्दाः स एकः प्रजापतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य ते शतं प्रजापतेरानन्दाः स एको ब्रह्मण आनन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवं विद अस्मात् लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति तदप्येष श्लोको भवति ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, Ananda Meemamsa, in this Ashtama Anuvaka, we are trying to understand. So, one unit of Manushya Ananda is taken as the unit. The Manushya's maximum expected Ananda is taken as one unit. Ivasyat Sadhyuva Adhyayakaha Ashishtaha Drudishtaha Balishtaha. Then, Tasya Yam Prithvi Sarva Vittasya Purna. If all these are done, so ekaha manusha ananda. 100 times more is Manushya Gandharva. 100 times more is Deva Gandharva. 100 times more is Pitrunam Charaloka Lokanam Ananda. 100 times more is the Karma Devanam Ananda. Then Ajana Janam Devanam. 100 times more is Ki Karma Devanam. 100 times more than that is Ki Devanam Anandaha. 100 times is Indrasya. 100 times is Bruhaspatehe. 100 times is Prajapatehe. Finally, 100 times is Eka Brahma Deva Anandaha. So, the Brahma Devas Ananda, Hiranyagarbhas Ananda, to be specifically understood by us. What is it here? Yatra ete ananda bhedaha ekatam gachanti. Right from the complete Manushya Ananda up to Prajapati Ananda, all of them are included in the Brahma Deva Ananda, Hiranyagarbha Ananda, not the Parabrahma Ananda. We have not come to that level. Brahma Deva Ananda. Then Dharmaha cha tannimittaha jnanam cha tadvishayam akamaha tattvam cha niratishayam yatra saha eshaha hiranyagarbho brahma. So these explanations are the very crucial ones which totally change our definition and understanding of where do we get Ananda from. This is called a spiritual new vision, which is absolutely the somersault of it or totally the U-turn of it. So far we were thinking in our delusion, not thinking but only accepting that the outer world is the Sukha Karana, source of Ananda. But here it is said the inner world only. The three things are said here. One is Dharma cha tannimittaha. Means what? Ananda Vedaha Ekatam Gachanti, is it not? So all the Anandas from Manusha up to the Prajapati, they are all in Brahma Ananda. Okay. Then what is said here is Dharma cha tannimittaha. For these Anandas from the Manusha up to the higher, the first nimitta, the first karana is Dharma. Try to catch the point. Though the Dharma has so many definitions, 15, 20 of them, but just feel the meaning of the word and feel the meaning of the sentence. It is Dharma which is a cause of Ananda, not the Adharma. Okay. What is the meaning of the Dharma that is here is, what is said there is Avrujinatva. Vrujina is adharma and papa. Okay, avrujina is dharma and punya. If you are able to do punya, it is great. If not, at least stick to the dharma. So each of these beings were doing their dharma. That was the cause for their ananda mainly, and not indulgence in the objects procured by all the adharma means. In other words, the one who discovers ananda in his own dharma, wherever he is placed, he has understood the meaning and the way of knowing the ananda. This is a little to be caught point. And subtly is what? It is not doing the dharma and it is doing the adharma, which goes on pinching in our heart, and we keep becoming miserable in a very subtle manner that may not surface outside. But then the regrets, the guilts inside, the inferiority complexes, all of them only are called as dukkha. Why they are all? Because adharma done, dharma not done. That's why sometimes we can observe and see when we have not done that adharma that day or time or incident, exactly dharma to be done is done. How beautifully the mind is in that joy of self respect, joy of fulfillment, that I have not done what is not to be done and I have done what I have done. This is to be defined as Ananda. Seek this Ananda. Other than this, the Ananda sought through the sense object and ticklings of sense organs with them. They all are small little pleasures before and after which there is lot of struggles and regrets and guilts, and that sin committed has its own consequence of troubling us, binding us, giving us dukkha. This calm, quiet, intellectual, matured analysis and understanding, in which we have understood that following the Dharma is the way to happiness, is spirituality. Can we mature in that way? Or should we continue listening to the vasanas and the mind which say, let us have the temporary pleasures, forget about Dharma, and let us do some adharma? This is called immaturity or delusion. The maturity and wisdom is slightest of not doing dharma, slightest of doing adharma is the cause of dukkha bandhana. So to 100% we can be happy at that level. When 0% adharma we have done, 100% dharma we have done. That is why very subtly Bhashyakara gives us ki dharma cha tannimittaha. Then what is that which makes us do the dharma? The clarity of understanding. That is called as jnanam cha tat vishayam. This the jnanam cha tat vishayam is what? Two things. One is this is my dharma and this is adharma. I should not do them. This is called as the jnanam tad vishayam. And so too, only when I do the dharma and avoid the dharma, I'll be happy. This second jnanam. These are the two jnanams with which we do the dharma. One first jnanam is this is dharma, this is adharma. Second jnanam is doing dharma gives me happy, avoiding adharma gives me happiness, doing adharma gives me dukkha, avoiding dharma gives me dukkha. This clarity is the jnana. Somehow we in our hurry-burriness of the life, pushed by the delusion, not allowing our intellect to pause and think and understand that in the avoidance of the adharma and doing the dharma alone is there is peace and happiness inside. In other things, in doing adharma and leaving the dharma, leaving the dharma, as we just now said, temporary pleasures may come, but in the long run, because it is the adharma, it has to give dukkha. Because the dharma is not done, you will never have the sukha. धर्म का अर्थ ही वो है जो करने से सुख मिलता है, अधर्म का अर्थ ही वो है जो करने से दुख मिलता है. Quantity, timings, that is our choice. How long you want to do adharma, so long we will have dukkha. How long you want to avoid dharma, so long we will be dukhi. So to how long we avoid adharma, so long we are happy. How long we go on doing dharma, so long we are happy. सो द सुख आनंद निमित्त क्या है आज से समझ ले में धर्म. And again, just to go out and come back, the dharma again two types, is it not? One is the entire vyavaharik dharmas. Second is the paramarthika dharma of knowing the truth. This is what yesterday in Bhagavatam, those who have come, they have seen Yajnavalkya ji praising Bhagavan Surya, saying that when the entire world is as if being grasita, consumed by the terrible python, is mrutakamiva, as if dead only it is. And it is you with your apara karuna. You not only made all these get awakened, and you have put them, you are putting them in the Shreyo Marga, which is dharma. That is also Atmika dharma, Adhyatmika dharma. Do you remember that? Oh Bhagavan Surya, you are awakening us and you are putting us in dharma. Two dharmas, the Vyavaharika dharma and Adhyatmika dharma. It is your anukampa. To such you I am saluting. And these two dharmas are for our Shreyas. Uses the word Shreyo Marga Pravartana Avakarayam Sabka by putting us in doing the Vyavahara dharma and Paramarthika dharma. There we saw the Vyavaharika dharma we are made to do by giving us the Vyavaharika knowledge and the need of that and the empowerment to all our Dehendriya Mana Adi. Paramarthika dharma, he alone is making us do by empowering our intellect with the knowledge. Let us go to Guru, let us listen from him. What is the ultimate truth or the goal? And using that knowledge through contemplation, meditation. Dhiyo yonaha prachodayat ka arth ye hai. So, hey Bhagavan, you are doing it to us. So, wo ye dono relate kare. So, this already gained information becomes a deeper knowledge and conviction. What is the deeper knowledge and conviction? The two levels. One is Ananda depends on Dharma. Second, Dharma depends on Jnanam. Clear understanding. And so what is Jnanam? That the Dharma alone gives Ananda, Adharma gives Dukkha. That is the Jnanam. Who will gain the Jnanam? We have to ask a question. Who has got the time, patience, ability, subtlety? The idea. The next point is Akamahatatvam cha. The one more who is biased because of kamana will not give chance to the intellect to gain the correct jnanam. Then instead of doing dharma, hit by the kamana, he will do only adharma. Therefore, instead of getting sukha, he will get dukkha only. Therefore, to keep away, to gain the knowledge, you have to keep away for the time being the kama. So here, akama hatattvam cha niratishayam. Means what? When the complete kamanas are eliminated, then the complete knowledge comes, and then complete dharma we follow. And what is the complete dharma? Aham Brahmas. That is the ultimate dharma, ultimate truth. Dharma means truth. So the ultimate dharma is Aham Brahmas. Is it not? So akamaha tattvam cha niratishayam yatra. So in this way, niratishaya, exceedingly final state of akamaha tattvam, not hit by the kamana. Therefore, complete jnanam, culture of sarvajnata. Therefore, fulfilling the dharma of whatever is the totality requires doing. These three stages are called as Hiranyagarbha sthiti. Yatra sa esha Hiranyagarbha Brahma, not the Parabrahma. He is called Hiranyagarbha Brahma. But still he is in conditionings only. Samashti upadhi namaka condition mein hai. O Parabrahma. He is called as Brahma. Even that Samashti upadhi transcended, then he is Parabrahma. But because he is come to that level of Samashti upadhi, he has got Samagra Jnanam, he is doing Dharma, and he is not having any his own personal Kama Tattva. What Hiranyagarbha wants from the totality or any individual of totality, he doesn't want anything. Like Bhagavan Surya. उनको हमसे क्या चाहिए? कुछ नहीं चाहिए. But as a Surya, he is doing his own dharma through those upadhis. That itself is his bondage. Even that upadhi transcends, he discovers oneness with Brahman, it is his liberation, realization. Okay. Now, tasya eshaha anandaha. That Brahmadeva's ananda, which includes all the ananda said earlier, tasya eshaha anandaha. ध्यान से सुनिएगा. श्रोत्रेण अवृजिनेन अकामहतेन च सर्वतः प्रत्यक्षम उपलभ्यते. The one who has become Shrotriya, fully thoroughly understood the Shastra and the theme of the Shastra and the entire relation between Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, ityadi, that's called Shrotriya. So too, therefore, Avrujinena, the one who is not even one Vrujina Papa, doing Kama, doing through the Kaya or Vacha or Manasa. Third, Akamahatena, the one has fully understood the outer world and the mind's kamanas are meaningless. They are there only because we have entertained. They only bind us, never give dukkha, sukha. Therefore, the one who is not touched by even one kamana. So, this one kamana not touched is actually the paravairagya. Akamahatatvena ascha sarvatha pratyaksham upalabhyate. So, an individual who has excelled in these three of Akamahatattvam, Avrujinatvam, and Shrotriyatvam. He may be in the Manushya Loka, Manusha Gandharva, Deva Gandharva, whichever the place he is there. But in his chitta, if the Shrotriyatva, Akamahatatva, Avrujinatva, if they have reached the pinnacle stage, his Ananda is equivalent to that of that Brahmadeva Hiranyagarbha Ananda. Having said this now, for the entire life, the Shruti Mata, Adi Shankara Bhagavan are hinting to us what is therefore spiritual sadhana. To be always kept in mind and pursued. He says, Tasmat, therefore, etani trini, these three, sadhanani iti avagamyate. These three are the sadhanas to be done. This is how the conclusion is arrived at. Avagamyate. Now, the converse of it, even though it is not said, we have to understand that through other yajnas, etc., even in one reaches to the Karma Deva Loka, Pitrunam Chena Loka, Ajana Jana Loka, Deva Loka, Indra Loka, which are the positions he may be there in higher. Yet, in that jiva's chitta, instead of Shrotriyata, if there is Ajnana. If there instead of avrujinatvam, the apavada, if there is a papa. Instead of akamahataha, if he is hit by the kama, even though he is position wise is higher level, but his ananda will be lower only. Therefore, like one is in the manushya yoni, but he is avrujina akamahata shrotriya to a great level. Even in manushya yoni, he will have manusya gandharva ananda. But if somebody is Manushya Gandharva Sthiti, yet he has no Shrotriyata, no Akamatata, no Avrujinata, though he is in place of Manushya Gandharva externally, his internal Ananda is not even like that of Manushya. Same way, one may be in the Indra's position. Befitting to Indra's position, be attentive. If he has got Shrotriya, Avrujina, Akama, Hata, Indra Ananda he will get. Being in Indra, if Shrotriya, Avrujina, Akamata in him is more than Indra, then being Indra, he will be happy like his Guru Brahaspati. Because that is the next in the gradation. But being Indra, if his Shrotriya, Avrujina, Akamatatva is lesser, continuing as a Indra, he will have a Sukha of Deva only, not Indra, who is lesser than him. और उससे कम है श्रोत्रिय अवृजन अकामहता, then he will fall to the level of karma deva. Like in the worldly parlance also, if a person is in an officer post, suiting to the officer post, if he maintains the dignity, decorum, discipline, workmanship and all, that ananda he will get. Instead of that, he is corrupt, he is selfish, and he has done that or this ghotala. He is in that post. Lekin his ananda is so less that he is more miserable than a person with all poverty, with nothing in the property. Don't you see that? Just think about it. Power wise, he is in higher. But his inner intellect or the character or the heart wise is श्रोत्रिय नहीं है, मेच्योरिटी knowledge. अवृजिन है नहीं है, is doing वृजिनम और पापम. अकामत नहीं कामहत है. Then is dukkha much more, no ananda. Just for the sake of an example, I am saying the millions are like that. Now see that situation position of the American ex-president. Going to the court and shouting and justifying he has not done and all. Ex-president's dignity क्या होना चाहिए? दुख he must be going through. So to every day in India, for whatever the political reasons or true reasons, there the ACB or SIT or these people go on doing the searches to the rich people. And in that, the rich people are over. In that, it is found something, Gotala. Now, they are taken into custody, put in that jail for 14 days remand, then called for 10 hours of inquiries, CBI ke dwara. Post is good, is an MLA or MP, but what is the Sukhasthai? Nobody can be happy by being interrogated by CBI, put in the custody. Example, so to a person rich but eaten the wrong food, when how hospitalized? By position and he is very rich, but how much sukha is getting in a hospital? No, it's a dukkha only. Who will enjoy in being hospital? So all these should drive to us that the sukha dukkha are in the mano, in the antakarana. That also in the gradation of increase and decrease of these three things. Therefore, these three are the sadhanas. One is Shrotriyatva, wherein every day we listen to Shastra, study Shastra, contemplate on Shastra, and deepen our understanding through the Shastra about what is real, what is unreal, where from this unreal is coming, how that unreal, when we give value or importance, it binds us, and how when we recognize oneness with that reality, we get finally liberated. This Shrotriya Jnana is the base. This Jnana is a Shrotriya. Then that should lead to basically Akamahata. I seek eternal, not the ephemeral or the temporary. When seeking that eternal, the sadhanas are of purity, of charity, of all the divine qualities only, not the original or the papa. Obviously, परमात्मा को लक्ष्य बनाकर उनको पाने के चेष्टा करने वाला पुण्य करेगा, पाप क्यों करे? Therefore, the Vrujinatva gone away from him, Vrujina. Therefore, Shrotriya, Akamahata, Avrujina, these are the sadhanaha iti avagamyate. And after being clearly explained this, among these three also, more valuable, more important than the Shrotriyatva, Avrujinatva is Akamahatatva, that is being driven into our heart by the next discussion. He says, Tatra Shrotriyatva Avrujinatve Niyate. Shrotriya and Avrujinatva, these two are very well clearly known to us. Okay. Hmm. Niyata means they are anyway basic things we have to have. Okay. Hmm. अकामः तत्त्वं तु उत्कृष्यते इति प्रकृष्टसाधनता अवगम्यते. Hmm? Hmm. As we said earlier also, akamah tattvam tu utkrishyate iti. The akamahata, not being hit by the kamana, is more greater and deeper sadhana. Therefore, prakrushta sadhanata avagamyate. It is taken as more dearer and greater sadhana than other two things. Now, this can be understood in many, many forms. What is that? Somebody studied Shastra or not? Still, one can be hit by the kamana or need not be hit by the kamana. Is it not? But when he is hit by kamana, whether he is a vidwan or a vidwan, he will not have the ananda as said earlier. Vrujinatva is directly proportional to the kamana. More and more desires, more and more vrujinatva. Chance of less vrujinatva, less papa karma when the desires are less. But now imagine a person is free from desire. Obviously, he will have no papa. Whether he is Shrotriya or not, the truth is revealed to him. That is why the gurus look for those shishyas who are free from any of the kamana of anything. Now, Nachiketa, what Shrotriyatva he has got? Nothing. But he has got Akamaha Tattva. All the kamanas are put in front of him. He was not hit by them. Be attentive. And in that Akamaha Tattva, inherently Avrujinatva is included. There is no papa. If he is hit by the kamana, he would have stayed on the earth thanking the father for protecting all the good cows for his future. That Vrujina, he would have done it. He is Akamahata, therefore he was ready to sacrifice himself but not do the Vrujina. That's why he asked the father, tell me whom you are giving me, whom you are giving me. Kasmai mam dasati dvitiyam trutayam. When father said Mrutyave, he accepted it and he came. So that character of Nachiketa proves Akamahatata and Avrujinat. By then he was not Shrotriya at all. But he became qualified because of those two. Yamadharmaraj gave him that Brahma Vidya. Directly Brahma Vidya Moksha. He is not Shrotriya, that he studied all the Shastras, all the Vedas, Vedangas, and Upaveda. In sabko Shrotriya kehte. He is not required. To know the truth, none of those are required. Truth is known by a pure hearted person. Pure heart is that where there is no kamana. And kamana comes because again I already said it was with ignorance. So, जिसको कामना है वो ignorant रहता है, जो ignorant है again therefore there comes the need of Shrotriya. Continuously study Shastra, it teaches us you are troubled because of your own kamana, you will be happy when you drop the kamana. They are complementary. लाइक कामना छोड़कर आप क्लास में आए तो श्रोत्रियत्व बढ़ रहा है. श्रोत्रियत्व के कारण यू अंडरस्टैंड द obtaining of the God is bliss or liberation, not the object of the world. In fact, they bind. When this is understood, which is called Shrotriyata, obviously the kamanas get reduced. When these two are complementing from our life, actual practice of Vrujinam or the Papa also gets reduced. These three this way mutually complementary and very essential. So to one doing the Vrujinam or the Papa karma, first time the Papa is done with so much of regrets and guilts. But 10 times when it is done, it is justified. It is taken as the right only. At that level of this, involved in doing the Papa as if compulsory or necessary, do you think you will come to the class and listen Shastra and become Shrotriya? Never. When you cannot become Shrotriya, how will you become Akamahataha? Because only when you listen to Shastras, we are told that the Dukkha Karana is Kamana, Sukha Karana is Paramatma Prapti. You will never know it. Then what will happen? You will continue falling down and down in continuing doing the Vrujina or the Papa. Is it not? See, these three are so crucial for us to deeply contemplate every aspect of them and mutual correlation positively or negatively. श्रोत्रिय नहीं है तो कामना बढ़ेगा, कामना बढ़ेगा तो पाप बढ़ेगा, तो शास्त्र पढ़ने को नहीं जाएगा, शास्त्र नहीं पढ़ा तो कामनाएं कम नहीं होंगे, नहीं हुआ तो पाप बढ़ता रहेगा. Anywhere you stop giving up the kamana and then you reduce the vrujinam. When the vrujinam is reduced, you come to the class and study Shastra. When the Shastra is studied, bliss is in Paramatma, that knowledge is strengthened. Then that leads to lesser Kamaha Tattva, that leads to lesser Vrujinatva, that leads to again more study of Shastra. See the cycle? Or this way you start, study the Shastras. In that it is told, in the Paramatma Prapti there is Ananda. So when you are trying for it, Kamatha is reducing. When the Kamatha is reducing, Vrujinam also is reducing. We can take all these three negatively and fall down also, positively and rise up also. देखो, कामना में गिर गए तो पाप बढ़ेगा, श्रोत्रियता घटेगा. कामना को कम कर दी तो पाप घटेगा, श्रोत्रियता बढ़ेगा. So to पाप बढ़ाते गए, we will never go for jnana and we will never be freed from kamana. पाप घटाते गए, went to the shastra dhenam and the kamana reduced. So to never study the shastra, then we are hit by the kamana, we do the papa. More and more shastra studied, the kamanas are reduced, papa is reduced. To that extent, sukha का शतगुणता बढ़ता रहेगा. अकामः तत्वं तु उत्कृष्यते इति प्रकृष्ट साधनता अवगम्यते. So here, when we follow Bhagavan Adi Shankara's Bhashya, among the Shrotriyatva and Avarujinatva and Akamah Tattva, more importance is Akamah Tattva. Because whenever we have Kamana, Kamana is possible only, as we said yesterday, toward the thing which is either not me or not mine. And when the Kamana is not there, there is a chance for us to lift ourselves to a wisdom that there is nothing in this world other than me to have a desire. Desire is possible when you have something other than me. Therefore, the sense of otherness, called as ignorance, avidya, is the cause for desire. When the desire is reduced, sense of otherness is reduced, oneness with the universe is discovered. That is liberation. That's called Brahma Atma Ekabodha. Therefore, akamha tattvam prakrushta sadhana iti avagamyate. Shrotriya, Avrujina, akamahata in तीनों में. So, in this, what is said ki, तत्र श्रोत्रियत्व अवृजिनत्वे नियते. श्रोत्रित्व अवृतत्व नियजे मतलब क्या हुआ? They are taken for granted that they are compulsory. Is it not? It's a common sense कि you should not do the papa. इसमें क्या बोलना है? Is there anybody in the whole universe, the fellow who does lot of papa also, will he agree that papa should be done? So here niyate means they are compulsory. They have no option. In that shrotriyatva, one has to study shastra. In that the avrujinatva, not having papa jivanam. They are niyate means what? They are imposed. They are compulsories. But the other thing which is left for option is kamana. But the kamana can be good also, noble also for Indrapada, Brahaspati Pada. Hai? So you will get stagnant with that kamana there at that position. But if you can do the akamata, it is a special achievement. Therefore, utkrushate. Therefore, it is called as prakrushta sadhana. Along with Shrotriya and Avrujinata, you can have kamana. That kamana only makes you do the karma. That karma takes you to the Manushya Gandharva, Pitrunam Chara Loka, all that you are enjoying. But there the Kamahata is there. Here the Kamana is not negative. Kamana is there. Without Kamana, you won't do the Yajna Agadi, no? With the Yajna Agadi and other sadhana said only, there the higher and higher gradations in that are achieved. But our goal is not all that, no? Upanishad is teaching us Brahma Vidya and Brahma Prapti. For the Brahma Prapti, Shrotriyata, study out Brahman and ephemerality of the world. Avarujinatvam, totally from the life eliminated Papa. It is compulsory. But through again this Shrotriyata, along with it, when Kamahata is removed, means nothing other than Brahman I want. With the Brahma Kamana, all other Kamanas are dropped. Even Brahma Kamana also is dropped because you can have a Kamana about something other than you. Brahman is your already. That Akamata, even for Brahma, when it is dropped, we discover that we are Brahman. So, Atma Kamana से सारे कामनाओं को छोड़ना, आत्म कामना को भी छोड़कर अपने आत्म स्वरूप को जानना. This is the goal. This is the way the ultimate is reached. Therefore, among these three, the real genius in our maturity and effort is removing kamanas one by one, finally all, to such an extent that if somebody offers that you will be made as Hiranyagarbha. Right? That's what Yamaraj said. No. I was tempted to become Yamaraj. Very fascinating job, मैंने सोचा. I got it because I did yajna for it. I'm sanctioned it. Now इधर आके अब देख रहा हूँ कोई आता ही नहीं मेरे पास, सब भाग रहे हैं. मुझे सबके पीछे भागकर उनको निर्दयता से मारना पड़ रहा है. Such a what a terrible post I sought. Yamaraj says. In the same way, every post is like that. Therefore, even the Hiranyagarbha sthiti, which includes all the Anandas from the Manushya up to Prajapati, towards that Brahma Ananda, Brahma Deva Ananda also, when you have Akama Tata, then we get the Parabrahma Ananda. But the beauty is what? We can have that Akama Tata even to the Brahma Deva Ananda. That ability is given in the Manushya. This is called Paravairagya. Because that also the Samashti Upadhi Yukta Ananda, it is so great compared to all, but not ultimate. That is why Brahma Bhuvana Lokaha Punaravartinaha Arjuna. Mamupete tu Kaunteya Punarjanma na vidyate. See that? There should be no ambiguity in the understanding of these things. Therefore, iti prakrushta sadhanata avagamyate. Okay. Therefore, akama tattva, the only thing we have to desire, therefore, from now onwards, is the desirelessness. Can it enter into our heart? On the strength of what we studied now. Left our mind तो थप्पड़ मार कर बोलता है पागल, अब तक तो you are dying for the kamana. Now we say kill the kamana. How can it be possible? Mind will deny that. Without telling or discussing mind, because we studied the Shastra, can we convince about it and start reducing kamana. Doing the dharma for the dharma's sake. Bas. For every question, what do you want, what do you want? Only one answer, I want nothing. Mhm. That Gurudev says, no? Gurudev, what to do? I want happiness, he said. He said, remove I and remove the want, you are already happy. I and want, छोड़ दो दोनों, you are happy. You are already happiness. But that happiness, by being isolated from Brahman and remaining as I, and then that I is filled with wants, is keeping away the happiness. Very sublime it is, on the seat of contemplation, deeply to be analyzed and understood. But these things, once deeply struck our heart, transformation then happens. Till that time, the knowledge doesn't go deep into the recesses of our heart. Superficially, at the information level, we may be an ego that we have studied this Upanishad for so many days, that thing we have done. ये ऊपर ऊपर का बकवास होगा, अंदर we continue to be same wretched fellow, the same lusts and desire and passions and competitions for the small little things also, with even small children in the world. With all the Shastra Jnana studied, the Dadaji of 70, 80 can fight with the Pota of the 20, 15, 10 years for ice cream or chocolate. You understand? Therefore, it is not important that we study Shastras. What is important is how much we deeply contemplated on the main aspects at God, the real conviction. The main aspect is Akamahatata is to be achieved. How much we are convinced about it shows us the maturity. And as we told yesterday, if you remember, just to drop the kamana in imagination and look into the mind, what a sigh of relief and relaxation come to us. And with the hundreds of kamanas in the mind, how the mind is gur gur dur dur करते हुए, like that heavy राजधानी एक्सप्रेस ट्रेन का जो आवाज होता है, or any of the lathe machine or any mechanical machine में जो खड़ फड़ धड़ धड़ आवाज आता है, is not our mind always in the tension hours, worry hours, anxiety hours, depression hours, nirantar. You can see the kamana dropped. Like children, you see, they're so hungry they are. इतना कामना होता है. They ask, दे दो मुझे अभी खाना. Once the food is given, when they are filled, no, अब कुछ भी दो उसको नहीं चाहिए फेंकेगा. You think it is valuable thing. You think that मैं बादाम दे रहा हूँ, किशमिश दे रहा हूँ उसको, इतना महंगा वाला मिठाई दे रहा हूँ. You will not even look at it because he is not kamahat at that time. And look at his face, how happy he is. That child. Is it not? Wonderful, no? That feeling. Akamahataha. This is our under deeply. I have to know in my own deep recesses that the kamana is the cause of all rujinam and ashrotriyatvam and samsara. When I do the akamahata sadhana, then the vrijinam goes away, the shrotriyatva grows. In that I discover myself as Brahman. That's it. Therefore, आज से एक ही कामना भगवान से. भगवान, like Prahlada, remove all the kamanas. भगवान, remove the kamana. Every kamana. सब. Ask for Brahma Anubhuti, a kamana, and for this all other kamana should go away. Brahma Anubhuti comes when this kamana also is dropped. Because you did not desire Brahman, you are already that. Is it not? Think about these things. Okay. Now comes the most important topic. After elaborating the Brahma Devas Ananda's glory, now he is taking our attention from the Brahma Deva Ananda to the Parabrahma Ananda. Now, before that, as I toward the end yesterday said, now this cyclone which is going to come in today's evening, 4 और 8 बजे के बीच में, the Bangladeshis have named it. The Bangladeshis Babayo Rabeda, Babayo Rabeda, they can't, उनका pronunciation ऐसे होते हैं, ओरिस्सा, बांग्लादेश, बंगाल वाले. तो they said Biparjoy. That Biparjoy is actually Vipariyaya. I want to find, some of you should find who has named it, what is the exactly word. बांग्लादेश वाले ने किया, बट उसका उसका एक्चुअल शब्द क्या है? So it's Viparjoy only. There's no other real nearest word. So the Viparjoy means Viparyaya. So they pronounce like that. All the Bengali words, Orissa words you take. So that Viparya kya hai in our Yoga Darshanam? Viparyayo Mithya Jnanam Atadrupa Pratishtam. So Atadrupa Pratishta Mithya Jnan ko Viparya kehte hain. Atadrupa Pratishta means the non-apprehension of the reality is Atadrupa. On that basis is the Mithya Jnanam called misapprehension. Both together is called as Viparya. So our Viparya is what? Thinking that the Jagat is real and it gives the Ananda. We are in the Mithya Jnana. Through this study, that Viparya is a Viparya named cyclone, which is hitting us every moment in our heart. We have to get ourselves redeemed or freed. Every time we become Dukhi is an effect of Tufan. And the name of the Tufan is Viparya. And the Viparya is trying to be happy by outer things through desires. Because originatva and ashrotriyatva. If we can intensify our Shrotriyatva and say that Ananda is my own Swarupa, so being in that myself is Ananda, and the abstraction for it is every or any or desire. Therefore, dropping the desire one by one, we can see the cyclonic effects, the vipar joys, the go away in our life. Then the Mithya Jnanam goes away, that the world is a giver a happy. Tadrupa Pratishta will happen, the removal of Atadrupa Pratishta happens, where I discover myself as Brahman. And all this theory, whether I talk to you or you listen to me, only when I sit on my meditational seat and try, you do so, then only we go deeper in our understanding, conviction, practice, and experience. We have to aim at the Anubhuti, not only coming to the class and studying the Upanishad. Not anybody will do academics. No, our purpose is not only academics. Truly, we want to experience the bliss of being the self. Clear? Now the Brahma Deva Ananda, Parabrahma Ananda. इन दोनों के बीच में कंपैरिजन वाला आनंद मीमांसा for some time Bhashyakara is doing. Let us study. Tasya, of him, akamahatatva prakarshataha. See, akamahatatva prakarshata. Prakarshata means growing, becoming exceeded or excelling. In what? Akamahata. Not hit by the kamana वाला जब उत्कर्ष और प्रकर्ष हो रहा है च उपलभ्यमानः obtainable श्रोत्रिय प्रत्यक्ष है ना. फॉर ए श्रोत्रिय पर्सन ब्रह्मण आनंद यस्य पर ब्रह्मण आनंद that Brahma Devas Ananda Yasya Paramanandasya Matra Ekadeshaha. That Akamahata Shrotriya ka पराकाष्ठा स्थिति में ब्रह्मदेव का जो आनंद है वो परम आनंद से मीन्स परब्रह्म आनंद का मात्रा है. इट्स ओनली ए पार्ट ऑफ इट. मात्रा मीन्स ओनली ए पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ इट. एक देश मीन्स व्हाट? इट इज इन वन कॉर्नर समवेयर इज देयर. परब्रह्म परमात्मा आनंद के एक कॉर्नर में एक स्मॉल टुकड़े की तरह है दिस ब्रह्म देवास आनंद which is achieved when akamahata is at the highest peak level, shrotriyata is at highest peak level, apurijinata is at the highest peak level. So we thought we have reached the target by discussing about Brahmadeva Ananda. No, 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 no. These are efforts, these are sadhanas. Akamahata, Shrotriyatva, Apurijinatva. In that effort, still the individuality is there. Even though through these efforts, the Ananda Matra is growing 100, reaching to the Parakashta at the Brahma Deva level. But all that is only a Lesha Matra. It is said here as what? Ekadesha and Matra. Some corner of the Brahmananda Matra is only a very part parcel, small tukda only. Brahma Deva Ananda is only a part, a small tiny particle of the infinite Brahma Ananda. अब देखो, therefore what should be sought, and this Brahma Ananda can be gainable by all of us. Not that आता है तो है लेकिन मुश्किल है. No, 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 impossible है. Impossible नहीं है. It is possible. Then which is to be sought? So दो comparison हो गए. Should we go for Manushya Ananda or should we go for Brahma Deva Ananda? One option. Second option, should we go for the Brahma Deva Hiranyagarbha Ananda or should we go for the Parabrahma Paramananda? That choice is to be exercised. Depending on that only our slowly the prayers, the opportunities, the sadhanas and the actual evolutions will happen. Just by saying I want Brahmananda, suddenly Brahmananda will not happen. But unless it is said and convinced, wherever we are from there, the sadhana will not start. Like I just want to go to Delhi. By saying Delhi, I don't go to Delhi. But then the saying that I want to go to Delhi makes my planning to go to Delhi, makes my travel towards Delhi. In the same way, if I am stuck up at Manushya Ananda, I am struggling there only. You can go to Manushya Gandharva, Deva Gandharva, but they are also better than earlier, but not the ultimate. The ultimate is Brahma Deva Ananda, which is achieved through the Akamahatattva, Shrotriyatva. But that also conditional. It is only Matra and Ekadesha compared to Paramananda of Brahma, Parabrahma. Therefore, Parabrahma Paramananda should be aimed at. And this Brahmadeva is Samasta Brahmanda Vyapi, mind you. Samasta Virat Rupa का पूरा स्वामी and महातत्व का पूरा स्वामी है ये Brahmadev. But the point is what? In this infinite cosmos, like this, the Ananta Koti Brahmandas are there and Brahmas are there. Then Parabrahma is who then? Who is the leader of all of them, beyond all of them. That Brahma Ananda can be gained by us. And that also for same sadhana, not even Brahma Deva I want to become. I want to be Parabrahma. Brahma Deva ka kya na? Become. It's a Jiva. Remember, from the Manushya, even below things, up to Brahma Deva, they're all the expressions of Jivas only. याद रखना इसको. Brahma Deva also is Jiva, of course, through the Samashti Upadhi. That is his speciality. But he is also Upadi Yukto. Therefore, he is also Jiva. And Jiva any day is conditioned by the Ananda. He cannot have infinite. So, tasya akamah tattva prakashata cha upalabhyamana srotriya pratyakshaha brahmana anandaha yasya paramanandasya matra ekadeshaha. And this is what is substantiated by the quotation from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad by Bhagavan Adi Shankara when he says, Etasya eva anandasya anyani bhutani matram upajivanti iti shrutyantarat. Shrutyantara means और एक श्रुति में भी बताया गया. What he said कि एतस्य एव आनंदस्य, from this Brahma, Parabrahma Paramatma Ananda only, Anyani Bhutani, all other beings, Matra Upajivanti, get a little of the Ananda and they are living their life. Here, Matra is the word which is said by Shankara earlier. He is substantiating. I did not say that there is a Matra Ananda of Brahmadeva in Parabrahmananda from my hat. It is there in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. See, Anyani Jivani, right from Epipilika and ant up to the Brahmadeva, Matram Upajivanti. Only Matra Upajivanti means the experience. Anandasya Matram. Lesha Matra Ananda Parabrahma is doing it, including Brahmadeva. So, Etasyeva Anandasya Anyani Bhutani Matram Upajivanti. So, from this Ananda, Lesha Matra Ananda के लिए आनंद के कारण बाकी सारे जीवों का जीवन है. इति श्रुत्यंतरात्. Okay. Now again, it is another way said. See, Saha Esha Ananda, Saha Esha Ananda. That is the Brahma Ananda, Parabrahmananda. Now it is glorified. Saha Esha Ananda, Yasya Matraha. Of that Parabrahma Paramatma's Ananda, of him, the Matra only. How it is like? Samudra Ambasaha Iva Viprushaha Pravibhaktaha. Samudra Ambasa Iva Viprushaha. Samudra is ocean. Samudra Ambasa is the infinite water of the ocean. Viprushaha means what? That oceanic water through a wave slashed on a stone or rock or mountain or boulder. How much of the water will be there while jumping in the sky or fallen in the water? Viprushaha कहते हैं उसको. Sprinkles. You know, when you do the sprinkling of water. So that sprinkling of water of ocean, how much is its matra and what is the quantity of the infinite water of the ocean? Can you compare it? Therefore, here he says, Viprushaha Pravibhaktaha. So, the Anandas, including of Brahmadeva and all are like the Viprusha Jala from the compared to the oceanic Jala. समुद्र का पानी कितना है और विपृष्ठ में पानी कितना है. So too, Parabrahmananda is Samudra Sthaniya and including Brahmadeva, all other Ananda is Viprusha only. Most important it is what? Yasya Matra Samudrambasa Iva Viprushaha Pravibhaktaha. And where that water which splashed on the mountain or the stone will go? Again it goes back to ocean only. Therefore, Yatra Ekatam Gataha. Again they go back to Parabrahma only. From to the ocean only. Ekatam saha yatra ekatangataha saha esha paramanandaha. That is called as the Parabrahma Parama Ananda. Like in ocean sthaniya. Okay, differentiated from that Parabrahma, even the Brahma Deva's Ananda is only a Viprusha Matra. Therefore, Saha Esha Paramananda Swabhavikaha. Now, dekho. Swabhavik. This is what the discussion started with. If you remember, in the beginning, why Ananda MEEMAAMSA to be done of the Brahma? और the आनंद का मीमांसा ही क्यों करना है और ब्रह्मदेव का परब्रह्म का? What was the answer given? To know whether this Parabrahma Paramananda is like other Anandas of Vishaya Vishayi or it is Swabhavika. We saw it in this way. So the conclusion comes here that this Parabrahma's Ananda is not conditioned like Brahmadeva or any one of them through Upadi. It is Swabhavikaha. And the next two words are very crucial. One is Advaita Tattva, Advaitatvatu. And such Parabrahma being one without second. There are two Brahmas. Two Brahma Devas can be there in two Brahmanda. Two Indras can be there in two Brahmanda. Two Varuna Vayu can be there. But not Parabrahma. He is Advaitatvat. Be attentive. There is no possibility in him of Ananda, Anandinaha. There is no duality of happiness and the experiencer of happiness. So here is an experiencer without the experiencer, isolated individual. That is the meaning of the Ananda is the Parabrahma Swarupa. So the Ananda Swarupa Parabrahma is we. There is no Ananda, Anandi Bheda. So विषय विषयी भेद का है या स्वरूप आनंद है, ये ब्रह्म का ये डिस्कस करने के लिए आनंद मीमांसा हो रहा है. Up to Brahmadeva, it is a Vishaya Vishayi Ananda. That he is in the Samashti Upadhi. He is called as Hiranyagarbha. In Parabrahma, there is no Upadhi. It is Ekameva Dvayam. Therefore, Ananda, Anandi, Bhedaha, Vibhaga, Na Atra. So, Ananda, Anandinoho cha Avibhaga Atra means Vibhaga Na Atra asti. This Brahman being Advaita, there is no Ananda, Anandi differentiation. Therefore, because of that reason only it is Swabhavikaha and it is not a dependent Ananda, therefore it is infinite. So, Swabhavikaha Advaitatvat Ananda Anandinaha cha Avibhagaha Atra. This is how the glory of the Brahmananda, Parabrahma Paramatma Ananda, even greater than Brahma Deva Hiranyagarbha's Ananda. Seek that one. And the main word is what? Ekadesha Matra. One corner, somewhere, a very part and parcel is the Ananda of the Brahmadeva compared to the Ananda Parabrahma, like the Viprusha and the ocean. And then Brahmadeva's Ananda, which was glorified earlier as 100 times than Prajapati, which is ascended 100 times than Brahaspati, which is 100 times from the Indra, which is 100 times greater than the Devas, then 100 times Karma Deva, 100 times Ajana Jana Deva, Mitrunam Chiraloka Loka, Deva Gandharva, Manusha Gandharva, and Manusha. And what is Manusha's Ananda? All this. Yuva Syat Sadhu Yuva Adhyayakaha, Tasya Iyam Prithvi Sarva Vittasya Purna. That Brahmadeva's Ananda is only a Rekadesha Matra in Parabrahma. Then having heard this Shruti Mata's thing, Deva, what should we seek? Brahmadeva also is Jiva. If he gets Brahmajnana, he will merge in Parabrahma. Otherwise, he will come back. Aprabhavana loka punah avartina. Given ब्रह्मदेव का भी पुनरावर्तन का है कह के गीता में कृष्ण भगवान ने कहा स्पष्ट माम उपेते तो कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते. But we one merges in the Parabrahma Paramatma, there is no coming back as an individuality isolated. So that is called the Satyam Jnanavanantam Brahma, which we are studying from so many months through this Upanishad. Now comes in this last fifth mantra of this particular Anumaka itself. What is the Falashruti? Avatarika is given to that and Falashruti is given. Let us see the Avatarika. Ki tad etat meemamsa phalam upasamhriyate. So what is the phala of all these meemamsa? All the discrimination, all this discussion, all the Ananda Vicharana, in which first Manusha Ananda is taken and unit it is made as 100 times it is taken up to the Brahmadeva, Hiranyagarbha, and there also that Hiranyagarbha Ananda is said to be the Viprushyavata Matram Ekadesham in the Parabrahma. ये सब किया ना, इस आनंद मीमांसा का फल क्या है कि excellent Sambandha Bhashya, then the mantra, then the thing. See, Yaha Guhayam Nihitaha Parame Vyomni Akashadi Karyam Srishtva Annamayantam Tad Eva Anupravishtaha Saha Yahacha Ayam Purushe Yahacha Asau Aditye Sa Ekaha. The entire Mimamsa should take us to this next wonderful discussion. Wonderful understanding. What it is? Sayaschayam Purushe Yasya Asau Aditya Sa Ekaha. That who is there in me when I discovered Parabrahma, And what is there? Who is there in that Aditya? There are no two Parabrahmas. He is one only. So, Saha, who is that Saha? Saha yacha ayam purushe, yacha asau Aditya sa eka. तो जो इस पुरुष में है उस आदित्य में है, एक है. ये सहा कौन है? सडनली जो सहा बोला, ये सहा वो है जिसके बारे में हम शुरू से डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. सहा मीन्स व्हाट? यह गुहायाम निहितः. That which started in the Upanishad as the Sutra Vakya, Brahma Vidapnoti Param. Then the Lakshana Vakya, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Then the Upanadhisthanam, Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman. Then how to find him? Adrushya Anatmya Niruktya Nilne Abhay Pratishtha Vidate, by entering into the Guha of the Hridaya, by conquering or transcending the Panchakosha. Now there are two things. One is Brahma Tattva. Second is what? The one who realized that Brahma Tattva. That one who realized the Brahma Tattva is the meaning of the letter Saha here. So, eva ayam nirdesha Saha, Narayana, sorry. Saha yacha ayam purushe, yacha asau aditye, Saha ekaha, sorry. तद एतत् मीमांसा फल उपसंह्रियते. द मीमांसा फल देकर इस टॉपिक को कंक्लूड कर रहे हैं. यह गुहायाम निहिता परमे व्योमनि, द वन हु इज इन द गुहा आकाश as satyam jnanavantam brahma, knowing whom param ultimate is achieved is said, and akash is karyam srishtva, the one who is said ki tasmad vai tasmad atmana akasha sambhuta ityadi. Then later on, sushtva annamaya antam tad eva anupravishtaha, tat sushtva tad eva anupravishat, tad anupravishya सच्चत्य चा भवत. जिस ब्रह्म के बारे में बताया, वो ब्रह्म को जिसने जान लिया, सहा, that experienced person, yaha, whoever is I am purushe, who is there in me, okay, yacha asau aditya, and that ananda which is experienced by the aditya or in the aditya, that Brahman is ekaha. So yosavaditya purushaha sohamasmi, as it is said in Ishavashyam, here also the same thing. And yesterday also, in that Yajnavalkya Stuti of Surya, you are the one who is in the, everyone has Antaratma. You are the one who is making them function. You are the one who is giving them the bliss. You are the bliss Swarupa. So it's a sample. Here the Asau Purushe means the Vyashti. Aditya means Samashti. Asau Purushe means seeming Karyam. Aditya means Karanam. So Karana mein, Karya mein, समष्टि में, व्यष्टि में एक ही परब्रह्म आनंद है. Now complete the sentence. Therefore, on one Parabrahma Paramatma who is Ananda Swarupa, at the samashti level Karya, at the Karana, at the Veshti level Karya, these two are superimposed. They are not real. Reality is one Paramatma. Here Aditya is symbol of samashti and Karana. Yesterday, Sarva Karanaya we saw. It is Surya is there because of whom we are alive, we are doing everything. Thank God, yesterday only we studied that great thing. 2 days we studied the same topic in Bhagavatam. The Gayatri Mantra's explanation as said by our Yajnavalkya Rishi while doing Stuti to Bhagavan Surya to get the Ayatayama Yajur Mantras, Yajur Mantra Gana. Today we will see the Lord Son is blessing with all of them. So here Aditya symbolizes Samashti. And this individual who realized the Brahman is Vyashti. So the Brahman in Samashti Aditya, the Brahman in Vyashti, the Jivan Mukta is same. Therefore in one Brahman, the Vyashti Samashti are superimposed. Karana Karya are superimposed. Brahman is neither Karana nor Karya because there is no Dvaita in him. It is Ekameva Dvayam Brahma. This is what we have to finally discover. After discovering it, then Karya Karana are superimposed for the Vyavahara sake. All that Nataka, ho ya na ho, koi farak nahi padta. Tomorrow we will see this mantra. Sayaschayam Purushe Yaschavaditye. Of this some explanation comes. Then Saya Ekaha ho gaya. Saya evam mit asmad lokat pretya. this mantra is being chanted, which is the falashruti of discovering this Ekameva Advayam Brahma as ourselves. Then comes there lot of discussion between Siddhanti and Purvapakshi. All of that होने के बाद then यतो वाचो निवर्तन्ते, the last, the Anuvaka, which is a quotation for the above, the Brahma Ananda, and then one or two thoughts. With this, the Brahma Valli will be concluding. We may need, because of question and answer sessions are there, 3 या 4 दिन हमको लगेगा, Brahmananda will be done. So tomorrow we will see Sayashchayam Purushe Yashchavaditya Saikaha. This is the ultimate to be recognized. So in every Veshti and Samashti, there is only one Parabrahma is there. All else are only superimpositions on him. Okay, what water is there in the Veshti, the Karya wave. What water is there in the Samashti Karana ocean. It is one only, no? Sayekaha. So too, in a huge gold mine of so much gold, and a small ring put to the small finger or the ring finger, the gold is same in both of them. Is it not? Sa ekaha. Then saya evam vido asmad loka preta. The one who recognizes it, then he is no more bound by all the panchakoshas. He is in the bliss and beatitude of the true, pure Aham Brahmasmi Anumoti. For that sake only all these Upanishads, Adhenam, Mananam, Chintanam, and discovering that Brahma in our own Hridaya Akash. Finally, this only. The Brahman has to be discovered in Hridaya Akash. But that Brahma ko hum discover karenge when we know his glory. So for telling us his glory, he is told to be like ocean. A matra of it only is the Brahma Deva. And Brahma Deva Ananda is so many times more than a Manushya Ananda. And where are we? Even in Manushya Ananda, neither Yuva, na Sadhu Yuva, na Adhyayaka, na Ashita, na Dhrudishta, na Balishta, पृथ्वी का एक बीघा जमीन भी हमारा नहीं है. Even to have the complete Manushya Ananda itself is so tough. But the beauty is what? Without going through all these things, by transcending the Shrutri, Avrujaka, ये सब करके, one can reach either to Brahmadeva Ananda, which is Samishti, or even transcending that, one can be the Parabrahma Ananda, which cannot be explained. It is not an object, it is not a Visheshana Yukta, neither it comes in Vyavahara. But it is there, it is experienceable. That's our goal. Let's continue. Om, 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. परम ऋषिभ्यो नमः. परम ब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Thank you. Thanks, friends. Amma.